The sea has always whispered tales of drifting dreams and wind-torn sails, of empires built, of anchors burned, of exiles lost and heroes returned. It knows no borders, draws no lines, but it remembers daring signs. Each flag raised high with hope aglow. Each ship that faced the storm and war. For centuries past, our people braved these waters deep, untamed, unpaved. Some chased spice, some fled despair. Many sailed for pride laid bare. But the ocean grants no easy grace. It tests each hand, it knows each face. It yields to none who comes untrained. Its rhythm wild, its wrath unchained.
At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
When India awoke to freedom, the seas that cradled her history were vast, but her maritime future was adrift. Shipping was with reduced focus, scattered between ministries, governed by laws penned across distant oceans. Then, in 1947, came a bold proclamation, the National Policy on Shipping, a vow that the nation would command its own destiny on the high seas. 2 years later, in September 1949, Bombay witnessed the birth of the Directorate General of Shipping, an institution forged not as a desk-bound bureaucracy, but as the nation's helm in turbulent waters.
Originally, it was under the Ministry of Commerce. And at that time, shipping was nothing big, although we have a very rich heritage of shipping. It goes back to more than 5,000 years.
From the Indus Valley to the kingdoms of the south, the oceans carried India's prosperity and culture across the shores. This deep-rooted history laid the foundations for our nation's enduring bond with the sea.
The role of DG Shipping that time was mainly regulatory role, but it has transformed over the years, and now with the proper legislative and operational framework, that is, we have Merchant Shipping Act, it was enacted. With that, DG Shipping is working towards regulating maritime as well as the development of maritime industry, which is also very important for DG Shipping now.
Since its inception, the Directorate has been entrusted with the regulation of merchant shipping, the promotion of maritime safety and security, the protection of the marine environment, and the welfare of Indian seafarers, making it a cornerstone of India's maritime governance.
I can say with confidence that things have changed for better and for the overall benefit of the Indian shipping industry. The special focus on seafarers' welfare and seafarers' training and certification, better quality of Indian ships, as well as to ensure the ships visiting Indian ports are meeting all the international requirements.
For 75 years, the Directorate has evolved from a fledgling regulator into a globally respected maritime powerhouse, speaking with authority at the IMO, leading green shipping reforms and pioneering digital transformation. Its technical backbone was built on unflinching inspections, world-class training, and absolute compliance with international law, earning India a place of trust in every port.
The very aspect that everybody is touched by shipping, it's relevant from the fact that any item which you're using, majority of it, whether it's your telephone, whether it's some, curios, your clothes and all. There's a lot of shipping activity which happens, and some of it is coming through the coastal part of it. Most of it is coming from the international leg of it. And DG Shipping is the policymaker in ensuring that safety and security and the current new trend words, which is sustainability, is ensured.
From the earliest days of our independence, India knew that its maritime strength would not be defined by ships alone, but by the skill, discipline, and integrity of those who sailed them. Over 75 years, the Directorate General of Shipping has built a training framework that blends tradition with innovation, from chalkboards and compasses to simulators and AI-driven learning. It is a system refined through strong governance, transparent processes, and constant alignment with global standards. Maritime training under the Directorate is more than skill building. It is the forging of trust and credibility for India on the world's oceans.
Merchant Navy training started much before the Indian Navy. Our legacy goes back to 1927, when the first troop ship T.S. Dufferin in the pre-independence era was converted as a training ship for mercantile marine of Indian youth. That this was the only channel to serve the defense services of the country under British Empire.
Maritime training has evolved a lot right from the beginning. Say in the 1920s when we started out with the training ship Dufferin, and later on as we gained independence, and then we had T.S. Rajendra coming in as a training ship, which was later on replaced by T.S. Chanakya, because we felt the need to have something on the shore based. Earlier it was ship based, but it was not enough to cater to the capacity of an aspirational population as in India.
From these institutes emerge the future torchbearers of the seas, engineers, officers, masters, and captains who rise to command vessels and steer the course of the global maritime industry.
And to develop that seafarer into a professional being. And if he gets a good training, he'll go out and show up his skills to the world. And for India as a nation also, it is very important.
DGS is right from starting of the course, induction, till they complete the course. So we have to follow all the rules and regulation, the faculties, how they will teach, what qualification faculties will have, what qualification instructors will have, what infrastructure you should have, how it is to be done, and how the exams are to be conducted. All these guidelines are given by DG Shipping with their various circulars.
We can only say that we are part and parcel of the DG Shipping. It is just like one family. Maybe having two brothers, somebody is elder brother, somebody is younger brother. So we are part of that.
The boys and girls out of their class 12, we select them, put them into training in the tech stream, ESC Nautical Science, BTech Marine Engineering, trainee EOs.
I came across a reel which shows the rolling and pitching of the ships, and I was very intrigued by it. So I had a few contacts, I dialed them up, and I got to know about Merchant Navy as a career.
Generally, a life in a day of a cadet would be something like this, that they get a bell at 5 o'clock. There's PT, parade, clean ship, which happens in the morning. After the breakfast, there's a muster where we check the candidates, whether he has his haircut is proper, shaving is proper, dress is proper, everything is polished, shoes are polished or not. And from there, he goes to his classes. Classes generally takes from 8:30 to 12:30. They take theory lectures, practicals. They actually go to simulators. So all this is planned for semester 1, semester 2. Generally by 6:30 we have our dinner, because we follow the ship's routine. This training is called pre-sea training, before going to sea. Then again they come back to class at 8:30, and 8:30 to 9:30 is a self-study. Once you finish the self-study, by 9:30 to 10 we have a muster, and then 10 o'clock light out.
So whatever ship can face as an emergency, we are training them. And also we train them on simulators. So do mistakes on simulator, don't do mistake on the ship.
Then after they have finished the PC training, we put them on the ship for their onboard training. Thereafter, they get their certificate of competency and stay with us.
See, it's actually a tough job, because after that course, they have to go out on the sea, and it will be isolated life for a time period. wherein mentally you have to be equally tough.
So the training of the mind is happening through that they stay inside the campus for a week. Only on Sunday they can go out to do some shopping, to do something, to have a change of mind, just like it may happen on the ship when they touch the port.
Be it discipline, be it personality development, be it academics, I have grown from 0 to here.
Through its Sagar Mein Samman flagship policy initiative, the Directorate strengthens pathways for women seafarers, advancing a future-ready and gender-equitable maritime workforce and widening opportunities for women in the industry.
And let me tell you, the positive side to be seen now. We had in 99 one girl cadet passing out. Now at present, as a director, I can say I've got 40 girl cadets in the campus. They have come here to prove a point. And the prove a point is that we are within that 48%, and without us, country cannot go.
Yes, I do realize this fact, and for this fact, I feel very proud of myself to be in this field.
The DGS has introduced key incentives for the women seafarers, and that has seen a quantum leap in the numbers that we see these days.
My father always wanted to join merchant navy, but due to some personal reasons he could not. Wanting to make my dad's dream come true. So if I can do that, it will be the most successful thing I will achieve in my life.
After completing my degree, which is BSc Nautical Science, I see myself placed in a very good company, joining as a deck cadet and then obviously promoting to the upper ranks.
And it is with the help of DG Shipping that the syllabus, the curriculums of training are actually set out. And it is because of this that Indians are considered one of the best experienced and qualified seafarers in the world.
In the world ranking, we must be around third in the ranking, but our target is to go to 20%. We are currently around 12%. So we are putting in all efforts to reach there.
Shikshita Navikaha, Sashakta Samasthanam, Surakshita Samudraha. A trained mariner, an unyielding maritime institution. United, they protect the seas and the nation's honor. Ship registration is the gateway to a vessel's legal identity and the right to fly the Indian flag. It secures ownership, provides the protection of Indian law, and ensures compliance with national and international standards. Under the Merchant Shipping Act, the Directorate General of Shipping oversees this process, from verifying ownership and conducting surveys to allotting official name, numbers, signal letters, and issuing certificates of registry.
Mercantile marine departments are headed by principal officers who are also the registrar of ships.
If we see those earlier records, like especially the archives, we can see like how painstakingly the things were done. The first SS Loyalty, one of the ships of this India's, it took its first transoceanic journey, which actually marked no dominance of the Britishers in the Indian Sea.
Ship registration basically it is a very complex process. First stage is the allocation of identification. Besides that, there is a IMO number, International Maritime Organization number. The second is tonnage computation. Then certificate of survey. So after all this process, so then final certificate of registration is issued.
Every certification issued by the Directorate in compliance to international convention is more than a record. It is a mark of trust that the ship meets global standards and carries its reputation across the world.
As an institution, even the Directorate General of Shipping, with the new Merchant Shipping Act, is being redefined as the Directorate General of Maritime Administration. So earlier, if the focus of the Director General of Shipping was only on mercantile marine, that is merchant ships, today we will be changing from DGS to DGMA, which will include not just ships, will include ports, will include shipyards, will include ship recycling centers, will include offshore operations.
Across 75 years, the Directorate General of Shipping has evolved from administrator to custodian of offshore safety. After the discovery of oil in exclusive economic zone, India aligned national oversight with international codes, embedding the Special Purpose Ship Code, the Mobile Offshore Drilling Unit Code, and the Industrial Personnel Code, while advancing the High-Speed Craft Code for safe transfer. Through its legislation, oversight, and collaboration with classification societies and continuous improvement of skills, systems, and safety practices, the Directorate is working to ensure a safer and secure offshore sector.
Though our tonnage is not at a very higher level, but we have a very huge influence in the international matters of shipping. The basic reason is that DG Shipping is filled with domain experts, vast experience in shipbuilding or navigation or marine engineering. So we have hands-on mariners and the naval architects who are there in this office.
See, ships trade worldwide. One very important facet that we must realize is that the ships are not governed by just our local laws. For our ships to be acceptable at ports worldwide, they have to meet certain minimum standards which are set out in the conventions.
We have a target of Vikshit Bharat by 2047. I think in the maritime sector, I'm sure we'll achieve that much earlier than the target, and we have a specific timelines and targets are given by the ministry, and we all are working towards that direction.
There was a time when the heartbeat of the Directorate General of Shipping was recorded in ink and paper. Today, that heartbeat pulses through servers, dashboards, and real-time data streams. Digital transformation has not only redefined compliance and certification, it is making the Directorate more transparent, responsive, and accessible than ever before.
Two pillars define the change happening in maritime. The first is sustainability, the second is technology. And it is the cusp of these two which will define the times to come.
You will see the DG Shipping office without any paper files. The entire functioning is shifted to e-office now. And very soon we will be launching our new e-governance modules.
Registration process has become completely online. And we are also migrating into the new e-platform which will completely take over the old stack.
Key projects like e-Samudra, the e-examinations, the digital record room, and the upcoming command control center were initiated to make our services smooth, transparent, and fully digital.
We have to see that we have to make a pilot in STCW internationally that India can upgrade its examination. This will showcase to the rest of the world because online examinations and online assessment, those things has to be come in our picture.
I sincerely hope the entire industry will be happy to use that model.
From shipowners to cadets, every stakeholder now engages with a system built on speed, accuracy, and innovation.
With e-governance and the DG websites make life much, verification of certificates, etc. becomes very much easier.
In the vastness of the ocean, a ship can be a lonely island. And when trouble strikes, the human cost is immediate and real. From wage disputes to crew abandonment, from injury claims to the repatriation of mortal remains, the Directorate General of Shipping has stood as a lifeline for Indian seafarers and their families.
If they have engaged for a contract period of 6 months and if the vessel is not at a suitable location where the seafarer can be signed off, so first problem is the sign off and then overstaying on board.
And that can also lead to more kind of maritime accidents on board, social isolation what they're facing on board, or the kind of distress, anxiety that they have been facing on board, that all are emerging because of this.
So the insurance policy covers this sort of negligence.
If there is any casualty happens on board where the seafarer dies or where seafarer goes missing, could be a natural, could be an unnatural. When there is a sudden issues at home, back home, and he has to be immediately back home. So these are the major challenges which seafarers face at sea.
And I must say the Directorate General of Shipping has always stood up and responded very aptly to different issues that have been pertaining to the seafarers' welfare.
DG Shipping has introduced the Sagar Mein Yog and such wellness schemes. So in the long run, maybe such schemes will help to self-realization and the thought process, so that he can be a good asset on board, can be a better seafarer.
When I've been on the other side as a seafarer, there have been a lot of challenges which I've had to face. And when I come this side, I try and see and keep an open ear to what are the challenges on ground, be receptive to all the suggestions which come forward, and try and take the best foot forward.
Over the decades, the Directorate has moved beyond paperwork to provide swift, humane intervention in moments of deepest need. Once a quiet trade route, the sea has now become a theatre of power and a frontier of national defense. Every Indian vessel carries more than cargo. It carries pride, purpose, and the responsibility to protect. In a world of rising threats, maritime security is our shield, and Jalasya Raksha, Janasya Suraksha, the security of the sea and the protection of its people has become our guiding principle.
I think after seafaring and then we have the piracy, it goes way back. What happens is now, because of the geopolitical conflicts which is happening worldwide, a new dimension has come in by way of hybrid threats.
And initially our response used to be reactive. Now it is a more structured and a well-coordinated response. And in the recent incidents which have had national level attention and repercussions, the DG Shipping was at the forefront and led all the coordination efforts very successfully and effectively.
Over the past 75 years, the Directorate General of Shipping has evolved from setting safety standards to leading coordinated crisis response through its MMDAC DG Center, issuing timely alerts, overseeing investigations, and ensuring compliance with global safety codes.
DGCOM Center's activities are basically for casualty piracy, cyclone, shipping-related incidents, and also now, the last about a year or so, we are looking after the crew grievances also.
Safety, it is just not a mindset, it is a culture which is built on years of values, trust of the industry, trust of the stakeholders, trust of the seafarers, their families.
Safety at sea is not only about paperwork and process, it is also about the health and well-being of those who serve on our ships. Over 75 years, the Directorate General of Shipping has expanded its role from enforcing basic safety to ensuring maritime security for our seafarers, ships and ports. SOPs aligning with the SOLAS Convention and ISPS codes have been integrated in collaboration with the Indian Navy and the Indian Coast Guard to ensure resilience against both traditional and emerging threats.
एक्चुअल में लाइफ सेविंग अप्लायंसेस सोलास कन्वेंशन के द्वारा आई है और मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट प्रिस्क्राइब की हुई है जो हर जहाज के ऊपर रहनी चाहिए.
And so these equipments are primarily aimed at making the sea or the operation safe and secure, and maritime safety is very, very critical and important in the ship's operations, because in any industrial activity or any other facet of life, safety is paramount.
A ship's design is its destiny, and in the age of sustainability, design means innovation. The Directorate General of Shipping has embraced green architecture, energy efficiency, and eco-friendly construction as part of its regulatory vision.
So primarily, the SOLAS protocol is the guiding Bible for shipbuilding and ship operations.
A ship is designed to take care of all those waves, winds and currents what is happening in the sea.
So the boats are generally, or ships are generally built under the survey or under the inspection of the classification society. So the construction of the boat is already spelled out in the design drawings, and along with that you have got to give the details of the machinery, the layout of the machinery, the piping. So there are various sections.
So as a whole, when you design a ship, whether it is a cargo carrying ship or a passenger ship, different aspects are taken care so that your life at sea is safe. The convention takes care of that, and the basic design parameters also takes care of that.
Shipbuilding and ship repair facilitation, maritime cluster development, implementation of shipbuilding financial assistance policy, support to maritime development funds, skill development and advisory role, comprehensive portal for shipbuilding and ship repair, and expansion of functional resources for strategic and commercial facilitation. This evolution reflects a broader shift from reactive regulation to strategic leadership in maritime innovation and policy making.
As per the objective of Maritime India Vision 2030, we are aiming to double the capacity, that is from 4.5 million LDT to 9 million LDT. India will be very soon the market leader and a sustainable economy, for ship recycling.
Each blueprint approved is a step towards a cleaner ocean and a more competitive Indian shipbuilding sector. As we say, Samudra Shuddhi, Rashtrasya Vriddhi. A cleaner ocean is the foundation of a nation's growth. For decades, compliance meant following rules. Today, it means safeguarding the planet. The Directorate General of Shipping has shifted from enforcing traditional regulations to leading sustainability-focused reforms in Indian shipping. By aligning environmental protection with operational excellence, the Directorate ensures that our maritime growth does not come at the cost of our oceans.
We have close to 11,000 kilometers of coastline. It gives livelihoods to innumerable people like me and you. And we need to ensure its sustainability, its ecology, and also ensure nothing endangers the environment either at the coast or in the deep seas.
So as you know that environmental concerns are mounting on shipping, and not only Indian shipping, but the global shipping is looking at environmentally sustainable options. And in that quest, the first step is to have sustainability incorporated into our present fleet so that we can slowly and steadily transition into the green shipping initiatives which we have embarked upon.
The winds of change in global shipping carry with them a new fuel, cleaner, greener, and more responsible. From LNG to hydrogen, the Directorate General of Shipping is preparing India's maritime sector to meet ambitious decarbonization targets and lead in climate policy. In the coming decades, fuel transition will be more than a technical shift. It will be a statement of India's place in the future of shipping.
When this green shipping policy comes, it will look into all the sectors and strive that each sector becomes more sustainable, and in that quest it becomes nearer to the green future which we envisage.
If I would personally relate, even otherwise if you ask a mariner, you equate the sea to the mother because it's the origin of life. If you read sciences as in life sciences, the evolution of life started with the primordial sea.
The sea is a realm of beauty, but also of sudden fury, where calm horizons can turn to chaos in moments. Over the decades, the Directorate General of Shipping has stood as India's unflinching sentinel in such storms, orchestrating swift, coordinated responses with navies, coast guards, and global partners. From averting disasters to safeguarding lives, each decisive intervention has strengthened India's reputation as a responsible maritime nation.
I think the 75 years has been a phenomenal opportunity to serve the nation. And it has been an institute which has essentially established its credibility and its dependability.
Yet, the role of the Directorate is not only to respond to the present, but to shape the horizon ahead. The next 25 years will not just be about sailing with the world, but steering it. Then came a dawn after independence, bright as India stepped into the light. Yet, with that breath of freedom rose a call far greater than history knows. Who will guard the seas we claim? Who will rise in our sovereign name? Who will shield our flag at sea with strength, with trust, with dignity? And so began a watch unbroken, a vow in silence, yet loudly spoken. 75 years on, that flame still thrives, not just in posts or charts, but in countless lives. A lighthouse burning from the nation's heart, guiding her ships from the very start. Now, in 2025, the tide returns. The beacon glows, the spirit burns. Of ships made safe, of voices heard, of India's pride in every word. Forged in resolve, shaped by a dream, it flows as the soul of our maritime stream. From a lone desk to a global force, steering every vessel's course. This is the Directorate General of Shipping. This is not just an institution's tale. It's courage in every storm, hope in every sail. It's every life touched by the ocean's embrace, every horizon where we've left our trace. A promise kept, a destiny in motion. This is the voyage of a nation.
On behalf of the Shipping Corporation of India, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Director General of Shipping on completing 75 glorious years of service to the country. While celebrating this remarkable journey, we also look ahead to a brightful future with confidence as DG Shipping continues to steer with innovation, sustainability and growth.
The DG Shipping is not just a regulator. Frankly, it's an institution which takes care of the safety of our ships, of our mariners, laying down the standards for our trade, laying down the standard for our ports. It does so much. And here's wishing you a glorious 75 more.
On behalf of MSC India and on my own behalf, I'd like to convey my heartiest congratulations to the DG Shipping, 75 years of their service to the Indian maritime industry as well as to India as a nation.
MSC remains committed to Director General of Shipping vision through sustainable operations, development of skilled workforce and collaborative efforts in the maritime vision and maritime fraternity. I salute Director General of Shipping.
On behalf of Great Eastern, I congratulate DG Shipping for completing 75 remarkable years. We cherish our long-standing relation which goes all the way back since inception of DG Shipping. We in Great Eastern truly value and appreciate your commitment towards maritime excellence and safety. Wishing all at DG Shipping many more successful voyages going ahead. Have a great one.
We at SHM Shipcare extend our heartiest congratulations to the Director General of Shipping. We are committed to move forward hand in hand and work closely with the Directorate to forge new paths, embrace innovation and promote the Indian maritime industry as one of the leading nations of the world.
Congratulations to the Director General of Shipping on completing 75 years. Our guiding principles being people, performance and partnership resonate so much with what DG Shipping is doing here in India. IMI joining our parent group Caravel goes to show our commitment to Indians and Indian seafarers.
Congratulations to DG Shipping on 75 remarkable years. Your commitment to maritime safety, innovation, and global cooperation had earned deep respect. One highlights a pause to your achievement and look forward to continued progress in advanced shipping industry.
75 years of serving the maritime industry is an incredible milestone, celebrating the legacy of resilience, innovation, and leadership. Here's wishing continued success on the promise ahead of innovation and impact to India's growth.
Navigating the seas has truly created a legacy of resilience, innovation, and leadership. All of us in Nayara wish you a continued success in steering the future of and creating lasting impact across the nations.
Our heartiest congratulations to DG Shipping on completion of 75 years. DG's past 7.5 decades support to the Indian maritime trade is greatly appreciated. Our sincere gratitude and thanks to DG Shipping for all the service and support that they have given to the Indian maritime trade and logistics trade.
On behalf of BP Marine Academy, it is my heartiest congratulations to DG Shipping on 75th anniversary, and it is we are proud to be a part of such a remarkable journey.
Namaste. On behalf of Bureau Veritas, heartiest congratulations to DG Shipping on your magnificent 75-year maritime journey. Our shared commitment to maritime safety, quality, and innovation has been a cornerstone to our partnership, celebrating India's maritime excellence.
From all at Tolani Shipping, Tierrodite, and Tolani Maritime Institute, hearty congratulations to the Director General of Shipping for 75 glorious years of being the guiding beacon for our industry policies, growth, and last but not the least, maritime education and training.